How tough was it just to come back from that illness coming out of All-Star break?
A little winded. So, I started off good, and got a little fatigued in that second half a little bit. I was trying to get my wind back, but it was hitting me pretty hard.
And just having to execute out there, with no CJ, no Dyson, no Naji, no Jose, the amount of, ball handling you and Z had to do. How tough was that on y'all tonight?
It's pretty tough. They sent ball pressure the whole game. They picked up pretty much 94 feet just to try to tire us out a little bit when we got to half court. And did a good job of it. They try to make us play with a 15-second shot clock or a 13-second shot clock. They just did a good job of having some full court pressure.
Would you say, when you say you were fatigued, did that probably lead to some of the mistakes that you probably normally wouldn't make out there?
Sure. But I don't like to make excuses. Just got to be better, got to be more decisive with the basketball. Passes got to be on target, and got to direct the team better.
And just execution late in games. Willie talked about, free throws, defensive rebounds, and turnovers being something that's been talked about all season. How much do you see that being a consistent issue, some of those late game situations where the game is close?
That happened more. I feel like it happened more early in the beginning of the season. I feel like we've gotten better. We're more consistent at the end of games, trying to figure out how we can win. Tonight was a different lineup, and we just didn't find a way. But we'll continue to look at it. We know we'll probably have some more guys out when we go to New York, so we got to look at it and see how we can be better.
I know Willie was talking about, Miami and then this game. Those are games where it felt like you guys could win if you just make, a few plays down the stretch. What will it take so this doesn't kind of snowball as you've got a couple of good teams coming up? What is it? How do you kind of keep that from making sure that doesn't, go south?
Just got to lock in. Every player has to lock in and do their job. We got to express the importance of everybody coming in and doing their job to the best of their ability. And I think if we come in and everybody does that, then we'll have a really, really good chance to win. We know everybody wants to win in this room, so we got to all do something to make it happen.
And B.I., what goes on in your mind when you see Z attack the rim consistently, and yet he only gets to the free throw line like tonight just twice?
It's something that's been happening for a while now, since I've been here, and it's crazy, especially when you have DeMar pulling up for mid-range jumpers and getting fouls, and going to the rim and getting fouls, and Z goes to the rim about 15 times a game, and he gets hit on the arm, hit on his body. And he has to be the bigger person because he's bigger than everybody. It takes a wear on him every time he goes down the lane and he gets hit, and they don't call it, and he has to continue to try to make the refs make a decision. It takes a wear on him.
You think to kind of change that constantly you guys have to kind of put that out there, hey, Zion may not be getting these calls, because this is now it's been all season pretty much where you're seeing free throw disparities. He's not getting to the free throw line. Is that one way of trying to get extra calls, or do you have any solutions on how to get him to the free throw line?
I'm not sure. If we had one, he'll be there 10 times a game. I guess we send these clips in to the referees. We continue to try to express ourselves in their language, and see if we can figure out a way to get them to see the same things that we see.